Monique, aka That Therapist, lead clinician and CEO for a group practice known as Yellow Bird Counseling. Yellow Bird Counseling. There's a yellow brick, but this is Yellow Bird, okay? Yellow Bird Counseling. For those of you that don't know me, again, I'm the lead clinician and CEO for our group practice where there is 8 therapists, including myself would be 9. I never include myself in that number, but there are 9 of us, okay? And we service the entire state of Alabama, and we have some therapists that are able to service other states as well, but our primary state is Alabama, that we service the entire state. But what does that mean to y'all? Why am I on here? Well, every Thursday I facilitate, or we facilitate live discussions that educate the general population on reasons that we all could benefit from having a therapist outside of simply just having a mental illness. Because, we got the rhetoric of, ain't nothing wrong with me. What's talking to somebody gonna help me do? Or, that means I'm weak and I ain't strong if I got to talk to somebody about my problems. Or, I'm not crazy. Or, they going to put me in the crazy house if I tell them how. No, all of that is myth, okay? It's false. It's myth. And so what I do is I do live discussions such as the one we're going to do this evening on how we can all benefit from a therapist, because some people go to therapists for therapy. Some people go to therapists for counseling. And I like to say that counseling is life coaching that your insurance can cover so that people can better grasp what counseling is. I did do a live on what therapy versus counseling is. In short, that's what it is. Therapy is for people that do or may have a mental diagnosis. Counseling is for people that may just need help with everyday life stuff, job stuff, relationship stuff, boundary setting stuff, time management stuff. But a therapist can still give you counseling, okay? So, again, that's what we do. It's a twofold thing that we offer, and then there's several different modalities under the counseling and therapeutic modalities that one may need, because one shoe does not fit all. So, in honor of Valentine's Day, tonight we're going to talk about a fun topic, love versus lust. Because I get the question, well, how you know if it's love or how you know if it's lust? So please, any questions that you have, go on ahead and put them in the comments and I will get to them. Instagram, fan base, Facebook. I'm just so happy that all of y'all are here. And if you could do me a favor before I move any further, if you could share this live, if you could share it to your page, to a group you're in, if you could share this live, because while you may or may not need this information, someone else may need this information and it may benefit them. And I can tell you, I can guarantee there's at least one person on your timeline that you could help by simply just clicking the share button. So if you could share, and also if you could tell me in the comments who you are, give me some likes, give me some love so I know that you're there. Tell me who you are. And again, ask me any questions that you have surrounding the topic or any questions you have about Yellow Bird. I will answer those. So please, again, share because someone else needs this. And if you want to help me break the stigma surrounding mental health in the Black community, mainly, of course, general public, but more specifically, as it relates to Black History Month. If you want to help me break the stigma surrounding mental illness, everybody on all platforms except for Fanbase, I think, can share. Even on Instagram, y'all can share into someone's inbox. If you could share with at least one person, Facebook, if you could share to your timeline or one of your groups, or both, that would be perfect. All right, so let's get started. Love versus lust. Y'all know, when I talk about these type topics, I love to start with the definitions. I mean, what easier place to start? What more fundamental of a place to start than with the definition. So I like to break things really down. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to break it down for y'all so you can get a full understanding. You're going to be ready for Valentine's Day. People not going to be able to cap and tell you they love you when really it's lust, or you know what kind of love it is that they talking about. You're going to be able to delineate the difference in this love versus that love, or love versus lust, or where do they overlap. We're going to cover all of that this evening. You're going to be ready. You're going to have your head on straight. Come this weekend, come Monday for your Valentine's Day activities, or just in your current relationships. This is a definite boundary that you want to be able to make a delineation with. So let's start with love. Let's start with what is love? Put it in the comments. I want y'all to tell me, because I could just sit here and just read it all off, but that ain't fun. So y'all tell me what y'all think love is. What does love mean to you? You can give me whatever. Hey. No, sir. I don't know. I'm gonna put this remote collar on, Mr. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know how he do. He home. Come on, bud. Mr. Carderi is home from boarding school. He must have heard someone at the door, but he will sit here with us because I don't know how to work his remote collar. Nobody. No. Y'all see how bad he is? All right. So, excuse me. So let's start with love. Well, love is an intense feeling of deep affection. Okay, so we got intensity and we got affection. So if you have a deep feeling of affection for someone, chances are you could love them. All right. Or let's see. All right, or pleasure in somebody, or you like them very much. You like someone a lot. You experience a lot of pleasure around thoughts around them, or again, just intense, deep affection towards. So there you go. Then, of course, we got the love is patient, love is kind, love is not the biblical definition if you want to go that way. But this is a general, quick and short definition of what love is. So that's love. All right, let's go to lust. Lust is more so centered around sexual appetite. And we love us some sex. So lust primarily is how we feel when we want to experience or fulfill our sexual appetite, if you will. It's a very strong sexual desire, okay, or appetite. Sometimes regarded as sinful, but I don't know. Sex is not a sin. I wouldn't say sex is a sin. Okay, maybe in the types of sex, but this is not a biblical discussion. I'm just telling y'all what the definition says, and it did say regarded as sinful. But lust is a very strong feeling of sensual, passionate, just physical attraction and sexual appetite for someone. Okay, so two different things. They can overlap, but that is the definition for each in and of itself. Love is a strong or intense affection towards someone. Lust is a strong sexual appetite towards someone. Okay, one has to deal with more of an emotional, which is love. Love is more of an emotional connection. Lust is primarily a physical attraction, physical connection to someone. You might not have anything outside of that. It would just be physical. That's it. Y'all might not have nothing in common. Y'all might not have any of the same morals or values. None of that. Nobody. Y'all might not have none of that. All y'all got is physical attraction and sexual appetite for each other. That's lust. And then we got love. All right. So that's love versus lust. I gave y'all that one already. Love versus lust. Lust is purely sexual attraction. Love is passion and compassion. Okay. So, buddy, him gotta sit down, okay? Be a good baby. All right. So with lust, how do you know if someone is lusting after you or if they are loving after you? Okay, well, let's talk first about lust. So with lust, you're spending a lot of time focused on your physical attraction, being physically intimate. That's most of your relationship with lust is in the bedroom. So you might have people, have you ever heard those people say, or a person say, why don't you ever take me on a date? Every time we get together, all we doing is having sex. Like, you don't ever want to take me on a date or take me out or nothing like that. Chances are it's more of a lustful relationship. It's more of a lustful relationship if majority of what you do is bedroom activity. Sexing each other down. All right? That is more of what lust is. And then there's little interest in that person outside of the bedroom. Y'all not spending time with each other's friends or going places together. Y'all not talking to each other about how work is or your day or goals and aspirations, values, long-term goals. There's not that in a lust-filled relationship or primarily lustful relationship. There's none of that. I'm putting you up because I can't hardly concentrate. I can't concentrate, Cornelia. Get back in bed. All right. Whew. Man, I had a break when he was gone. Now he back and I don't got no break. Whew, children. Okay. So, and then, of course, having different values. You'll know pretty quickly if you're only attracted to someone's physical. But then when you start to think beneath the surface of their skin, it ain't much there. Or when they start to think beneath the surface of your skin, it ain't much there. Y'all have totally different interests, morals, hobbies. You're just not very compatible outside of sex. You can be very sexually compatible with someone and that be the only way you're compatible with them. That is the thing. That is where lust lies. Okay? And so then, being used for sex. That's a thing, if someone is they have a strong sexual energy about them. So, that's something completely different than love. So it gets easy for people to think, oh, well, they want to have sex with me all the time. That must mean that they love me. No, it just means they're very attracted to you sexually, which is cool if that's all you want. Nothing wrong necessarily with lust, but in and of itself, that seems like it would be a problem. Because then you get in a situation where you're being used for your body. Let's see here. Okay. Lakira said, hey, Mr. Carter. She said, hey. He's in his feelings right now. I need to figure out how to put this remote collar on him and how to turn it on. They said there was instructions, but I read and looked for the videos, and I'm going to have to just do that more later. I'll have to put that on him because then he'll stop that. You want that collar on? I will put that collar on. Hey! Hey! No. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Carter, come on now. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do this. You're not doing this. Because I can put your prong collar on. You want that on? You want your prong collar on? Uh-oh, he's starting to get comfortable. Whew, he's starting to get comfortable. All right. So let's move on to love. So what is love exactly? How do you know if someone loves you? Well, they're willing to be emotionally vulnerable with you. They're willing to be open. They're willing to take the risk of sharing with you their emotions. Or someone is interested in you being vulnerable with them. They're interested in you sharing your emotions, your fears, I guess, or your things that you hold dear to you. They're interested in knowing it, and you're interested in sharing it. That's one indicator that is probably a love situation. Can you still have lust in a love relationship? Yeah, you can. That's where, when you have love and lust combined, that's where you have romantic relationships. But you don't necessarily have to be in a romantic relationship to love someone. Okay? You can love your friends. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. You can love your family. There's different ways to love somebody. But when you have that sexual appetite in conjunction with emotional connection, so the emotional and physical connection, that is where a romantic relationship lies. Okay? Looking forward to let's see, I can't even read my writing. So you feel secure in the relationship. And you're looking forward to meeting their people. You're looking forward to meeting their friends, their family. You're looking forward to being around them and experiencing shared interests with them, and shared values with them. You're appreciating that. You notice that in conjunction with that emotional vulnerability that you will experience giving or receiving. Okay. Oh, you want this shirt? If you want this shirt, you can go to yellowbirdcounseling.com and go to the swag shop, and that's where you can get this shirt. Emotional.com. Yellowbirdcounseling.com. You can get this shirt. We got them. We got them in black. We got them in white. I think we even got them in long and short sleeve. But yes, if you want this shirt, yellowbirdcounseling.com. That's where you could get it. I love this shirt. It's one of my favorites. Yes. So emotional vulnerability, looking forward to meeting their people and feeling secure in the relationship. If you feel emotionally secure, that, hey, you start with, not you just coughed in my face. Ugh. That's why once I figure out how to work this remote collar, buddy, it's on. It's gonna be zap, zap, zappity, zap, zap, zap. Just so you know. Don't worry, y'all. It's not inhumane. They told me what setting to put it on, so it's just like uncomfortable for him, but it's not gonna hurt him. It's not hurting him. I promise. Okay. Especially Mr. Carderi. Y'all know how he is. So let's talk about love and lust, the categories of it. So there's layers to this, like an onion. There's layers to love and lust, okay? So, of course, we got lust, the craving of sexual satisfaction. It's a hormonal desire for sex. So it is normal to have a sexual appetite. It's a hormonal bodily response. Okay, so you have a sexual appetite, you look for someone, a partner to fulfill that with. So that's why, to get a little deeper into it, I'm not even going to do that. I'll do that later. But I'll just say there is a such thing of heterosexual people having sex with the same sex and not being gay. And there is a world where homosexual people can have sex with the opposite sex, and that does not make them straight. That's I'm gonna do a live on that whole thing. Just the fluidity, the spectrum, okay, of preference and sexual desire, okay? But I'm just gonna say lust in and of itself is a hormonal bodily response, or a hormonal desire, okay, that the body has, and the response is seeking out someone to have sexual interaction with, okay? That's what it is. And you can be attracted to somebody and not want to be in a relationship with them, okay? You could be attracted to someone and just want to have sex with them because your hormones are, raging, and that's and that's where you're at. So the other layer is attraction. There has to be an attraction there. So again, here we have attraction is a totally separate thing. So passionate love feeling of excitement, craving for emotional connection. You can be attracted to someone and crave an emotional connection with them. It doesn't necessarily have to be just physical attraction. You can crave emotional interaction with the person as well. See. So attraction, one, is there intrusive thinking about the beloved person that can emanate addiction? Yes, I feel like that also can be on a spectrum, because just because you're attracted to someone doesn't mean that they have to infiltrate your thoughts and that you're infatuated with them and that you think about them 24/7. But that can happen. But I'm not sure if I too much like that definition of attraction. It's just being drawn to someone, okay, physically and or emotionally, and wanting to experience that person more, and maybe having lots of thoughts about them. Do they have to be intrusive? I don't know that they got to be intrusive. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think the thoughts, if you're attracted to someone, always have to be intrusive, meaning they come just constantly without you trying to think about the person? And usually when we say intrusive, that means bothersome, like bothersome reoccurring thoughts about something. Okay, so what do y'all think? You tell me what y'all think about that. And then, of course, the last layer that we have is attachment, okay? And so when you have an attachment to someone, this is more of a long-term result of feeling attracted towards someone. A long-term result of feeling attracted towards someone is having an attachment to them. So what does attachment look like? Your companion, it's like a companionship. You have calm, emotional, ideally, I'll say you have a calm emotional response or union with this person. And usually, again, it presents in a long-term relationship, but you can be attached in a friendship. You can be attached in other relationships that aren't necessarily romantic. But where we get the romantic twist is there is a degree of lustful emotion or physical desire for that person. And then when you couple that with love, then that's where you get your romantic relationship, your romantic interest. But in and of itself, someone having a physical attraction towards you does not mean that they love you. Can love lead to, or can lust lead to love? It can, but it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. It's a possibility, but it's not a guarantee that just because someone lusts after you, that they're going to love you. Okay. But in a romantic relationship, there is some degree of lust there for the other person, and that's what makes it different from other loving relationships, such as loving friends or family members. Okay, cool. And again, y'all ask me any questions you have, any comments you want to make, put it in the comments. Okay, you can put it in the comments, anything you got. So let's talk about the different types of love, or the two categories of love. So there's passionate. So that would be more of our romantic, where we have variables of love and lust. Okay. So there's passionate attraction. And then again, they say infatuation, I guess. I don't know. Because I think that infatuation is something different than love. But that was what was in the definition. But I definitely think and know that infatuation is different from love. Can there be infatuation in love? Yes, but I don't think that necessarily defines a loving relationship if you're infatuated with a person. Okay? Intense desire to be around that person. Emotional and sexual arousal. Okay, so this is passionate love, which is your romantic relationships. You have an emotional and sexual arousal towards this person, which is what I said before. And then you have compassionate love. All right, this is more of a longer term love, a longer term experience. Again, so you'll have, it's a strong, intimate. And when we're talking about intimate, we're talking about closeness. We're not talking about sex, because, people use sex and intimacy interchangeably. Is sex an intimate act? Yes, but sex is not the only thing that defines intimacy. Okay, intimacy is a extreme closeness to someone. All right, so strong, intimate affection and commitment. You're committed to this person. You're willing to do things for this person. And again, this is something that grows over time. So when you first meet somebody, you're probably not going to have a compassionate love for them. You may, just depending, but it's something that more commonly grows over time. Okay. So how do you know if you're lusting after someone? So you have, of course, thoughts of physical satisfaction. You get turned on, and you may not have much in common. At that point, it's probably more so lust, and it's not love. Even though lust can feel really strong and intense, it's very short-lived. It's not something that has a lot of longevity to it. It can last anywhere from a few months to a few years. And, it can last longer if you're not seeing this person all the time. But definitely if you're seeing them more, you may only experience that very short-lived, possibly. It just depends on the circumstances. All right. All right. So these are some other questions you may want to ask yourself or someone who you believe or have question about if they love you or not. Why are they interested, or why are you interested in the relationship? All right. What is it that makes you interested in the relationship? Is it something beneath the surface of their skin? Is it an emotional thing? So do you want to grow with this person? Do you see yourself like having a life with this person? Do you Are you interested in this person's interest or what they have going on in their life? Do you just want to be a part of their life outside of physical attraction? Like that's something you want to, why are you even interested? And sometimes you may not know. So this is something that a therapist really could help you figure out, especially if this is a relationship that may be causing you some distress or that's taking over a lot of your mental space. A therapist can really help you answer, why am I even interested in this relationship? There's different tools that we can use to get to the bottom of where does your interest for this person come from? Are you open to hard work? That's a good one. So like if you're in a relationship with someone, are you open to the hard work that it takes to maintain that relationship? Because when you put two different people in one relationship, it is going to be work to make that thing last for a long time, because you have two totally different human beings trying to exist in one situation, okay? And people don't always agree. Even if you love somebody, that doesn't guarantee that you're always going to agree with them. Even if you have similar interests and values, that does not guarantee that you're going to always agree with them. So it takes work to be in a relationship. Are you willing to do that? That's another good question to ask yourself or your love interest. How do you react to the person's flaws? If it's just lust, once you see somebody has a particular flaw, you done with them. You done. You're not interested in them because you've seen something be wrong with them. Lust is built around an ideal, perfect situation. Love understands that everything is not perfect and that it'll be work, to, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? Y'all see his face? Look at his face. What's wrong? You tired? Look at his face. What's wrong with you, Carderi? Calm down. Calm down. Okay. So, yeah. So how do you respond to a person's flaws that they have? That's going to be a good indicator of if you love them or you lust in them. If you're ready to be done with them and you don't want to see the positives and negatives, then you're lusting. If you're like, yeah, they got flaws, but here are their positive qualities too, and I'm willing to be patient with them as they work through their flaws, then that's love. You got more of a loving situation. Does the relationship get better over time? Is your relationship with this person improving over time? If it is, then there you go. There's an indicator that it's a loving relationship. But if it's not really improving or really going anywhere over time, it's probably more of a lust situation. Where is the thrill coming from? Is the thrill solely coming from their physical, or what they can offer you sexually? Or is it coming from a genuine interest in them, their emotions, their goals, their passions, their morals, their values, their positive characteristics, their emotional, do you have an emotional connection to them? Is that where the thrill is more so coming from? Even in spite of their flaws, you feel emotionally connected to them. How secure do you feel in the relationship? That's another indicator. Do you feel secure with this person? Do you feel insecure? And then you want to take that a step deeper. Do you feel secure or insecure because of them, or is it because of you? That's another question that you can ask a therapist and they'd be able to help you figure out. Okay. Are you obsessed? So with obsession, that's more of a lust situation than a love situation, because obsession, there's more of, I want what I want with this person when I want it. I'm thinking about them to a very unhealthy extent all the time, like an infatuation with them. That might be more of a lustful situation. Stop. All right. And is there longevity? Is there potential for longevity in this situation? Meaning, y'all, again, share the same or similar views around morals and values. Y'all are willing to work through each other's flaws with each other. You are willing to put in the work to maintain the relationship. Like, if those things exist, then there's definitely longevity there. All right. And that will also help you delineate from if it's love or lust. Because if it's just a lustful situation, no, it ain't no longevity there. It's more like a hit it and quit it type situation. Or it's just like, let me get off and get out, It's like hit in peace. Then that's more of a lust. But if there's actual interest outside of bedroom activity, and you want to see where things go with this person long term, then that's more of an indicator of love. All right. So, questions, comments, concerns. Mr. Corderi, I'm putting you back up. Okay. You're going back up, bud. Questions, comments, concerns for me. And again, if you want this shirt, you can go to yellowbirdcounseling.com, go to the swag shop, so you can scroll to the bottom, go to the swag shop, you can get you one of them folks. Shrugs, all right? If you want it, that's where you can get it. Again, I think it's in black, it's in white. I think it's in long and short sleeve too. So, hey, no, I can't wait to get this collar working, y'all. Y'all just don't even know. I can't wait. Questions, comments, concerns that y'all might have. Do you have questions about particulars in a relationship? How to know if someone is loved? Do they love you or are they just lust? No. He don't care, but that's okay. He don't gotta care, because once I get this remote collar working, it's on, baby. It is on. Once I get this remote collar working, buddy, I got something for you, Cardero. Okay? Yeah, he know. So yeah, questions, comments, concerns. Questions, comments, concerns. Let me scroll through. Let's see. All right. Cool. Well, if you know, you know, and if you don't, that means that you need to go to yellowbirdcounseling.com and subscribe to the newsletter, because you have missed out. If you don't know, you don't know. What is today for everybody on the newsletter? Y'all know that today is a $100 Cash App giveaway. It's a $100 Cash App giveaway. And the only people that know when I'm giving away money and what to do when they come in, the only people that know what to do are the people on the newsletter. So if you want to have the opportunity for the next $100 Cash App giveaway and know when I'm doing them, you want to go to yellowbirdcounseling.com, all one word, no spaces, no special characters, just yellowbirdcounseling.com. You can even Google us. We are Googleable. And you can subscribe to that newsletter, so that way you'll know when I do the $100 Cash App giveaways, okay? Also, that's where you'll find the swag shop. Also, that's where you'll find how to get sessions with us and all the events we're doing. We just had the expo the Black Wellness Expo this past Saturday. Y'all, it was an entire movie, just like I said it would be. Everybody left very happy. People's faces were glowing, especially people that got the service tickets and got all the services and were able to get the full experience. They really loved their massage. They loved their mental health consult. They loved their yoni steam. They loved their esthetician service. And they enjoyed the health and wellness vendors that we had there. And they enjoyed the 360 photo booth. And they enjoyed Simone's Kitchen ATL. They also enjoyed Gap Tooth on the ones and twos. They also enjoyed Lady Wu hosting us. They enjoyed all that. They enjoyed the drinks that we had. It was just an entire whole great situation. So if you missed it this year, that's okay, because we will have it next year, and it's going to even be better next year because this was our first one. It was still very spectacular, but now I know exactly what it looks like in real life, so I know how to make it even that much better. So it was great. It was a great situation. So, all that. All right. So, let's see. If you know, you know. Of course, we know Lakira knows. And then we got Danielle who knows, and Natasha and Renata and Everyday. Oh, y'all catching on. Y'all is catching on here. Okay, so let's do it backwards. All right, so I'm going to call your number out, and then we'll get it going. So Everyday, you'll be 1. Renata, you'll be 2. Natasha, you'll be 3. Danielle, you'll be 4. And Lakira, you'll be 5. We'll do it that way. All right. So remember your numbers. Everyday, you're 1. Renata, you're 2. Natasha, you're 3. Danielle, you're 4. And Lakira, you're 5. All right. So we got it. Y'all ready? We about to do this thing. Let's see. Mr. Carter. Ooh, I can't wait to get this remote collar working. Baby, once we get this remote collar, yep, that's what it's gonna be. I know. Gonna stop all that crying before I give you something to crying about. Let's see. All right. So let me share my screen because y'all know how I do. I want y'all to know that I am not playing favorites. Especially if Lakira wins. Y'all need to know. So we're going to do the number generator. Number generator. Yeah. All right. But I'm going to pick a different number generator. I'm not even going to use that one. I'm going to use a different one. Number picker wheel. Let's see. What y'all think about this? Let's try this one. Oh, we got a cute little situation here. We ain't never used this before. So we got 5. So that's the minimum. The maximum is 5. And then we're going to spin the wheel. Uh-oh. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Woo! Number 4. That was cool. That was cool. I like that. We might do that again. I like that. Who number 4? Who is number 4? Let's go back. Stop sharing. All right, cool. Who's number 4? Who was it? 1, because I went down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Danielle! Yay! Yay! So you get your $100 cash app. And y'all know I do it right now. I do it right now. I'll be back Instagram, but let me do it right now. Congratulations, y'all. Give her some hearts and some love that she won. Congratulations. I love all that. Let's put her all right, so let me $. Make sure I do it right because I have accidentally sent money to the wrong person. And they ain't even send it back. Folks be real. They be like, you shouldn't have did it. All right, I got you. Congratulations from Yellowbird Counseling. There you go, girl. You get you a good Valentine's Day gift for yourself or someone else. Y'all see, it's sent. Because y'all know I don't cap. I don't do that cap stuff. Yay! Congratulations, girl. Congrats you. Okay? Cool. You welcome. Let us know you got it. Let us know if you actually got it. Okay? Let us know if you got it. All right? I don't have effects or nothing like that. I'm just real basic with it, okay? I don't have no effects, but that wheel was cool, so I'm gonna use that. But next week, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Y'all are gonna get to meet number 7. You're gonna get to meet number 7 on the Yellowbird Ambassador Tribe, which is one of our new therapists in our therapy. Okay, so we got number 7 and number 8 we're going to introduce you to so you can see if you want to see one of them. I'm so excited about them both. And so that's going to be next week. You're going to meet number 7. All right, that's going to be great. You welcome, girl. You welcome. But if you guys want the opportunity to win the $100 Cash App giveaway, then please go to yellowbirdcounseling.com. And the subscription, all you got to do is put in your email address. That's it. Your first, your last name, your email address. That's it. It takes like 2 seconds. And then you have the opportunity to win $100. And also, too, if you want this shirt, again, you could go to yellowbirdcounseling.com and go to our swag shop and take a look at the different merch that we do have. All of it is very boundary focused, mental health focused. Like, hey, I can't care about what them folks think. They not living my life. They not paying my bills. So them folk. Fuck them folk. I don't know if I can say that. I just said it. Facebook, sorry, whatever. Good, she got it. All right, cool. So I will see y'all next week. And Mr. Carderi will have his remote collar on, so he won't be in the background. No. Mr. Carderi is going to have his remote collar on. So I'm going to see y'all next week. Bye.